What's up, y'all? It's me. It's your girl Viv, and today I am going to announce the winners of my Love Nikki Amino writing challenge. So how does this writing challenge work? I post up 5 photos, which are right here, all the way at the bottom. And what you would do is, in the Love Nikki Amino, write a story based on any of my 5 photos right here. And now, are you ready for the winners? Here they are. In third place, we have Mari with You May Kiss the Bride. Lyra stared into her soon-to-be husband's eyes. She remembered when she first met him. Ha! Can't even play a simple game like tag, giggled Mariah, Lyra's 5th grade bully, as she sits on the ground hopelessly. Mariah kicked at Lyra's head, causing blood to come firing out of her nose. People started gathering around watching Mariah torment Lyra. People started mumbling under their breath and snickering. Lyra used the last of her energy to look up at Mariah. Her brown hair swayed in the breeze, and so did her navy blue dress. "Stay down!" yelped Mariah. "Hey, what are you doing?" screamed the boy in the distance. Everyone looked up at the boy. Lyra couldn't get up off the ground and to catch a glimpse of the boy's face. Mariah giggled at the boy. Well, look what we have here. The school's ace, Jay, and the school's nerd, Lyra. "Who's next? Momo?" joked Mariah. Everyone laughed except for Jay and Lyra. Jay stomped towards Mariah and Lyra and stopped in front of Mariah. He quickly lifted his right hand and threw it with all his might across Mariah's face. "What? Is this blood?" cried Mariah. "You have some nerve to slap me, Jay. But mark my words, Jay. I will get you back for this. Let's go, peasant, and leave these 2 losers alone." Mariah walked away into the distance. "Are you okay?" said Jay, running to Lyra. She nodded her head and tried to get up, but failed. Here, let me help you," said Jay, slightly worried. "Here, wrap your around my shoulder and I'll take you to the nurse." Lyra did as she said and helped her limp to the nurse. As soon as they reached the nurse's office, Lyra sat down quietly and glanced over at Jay. He gave her a sweet smile and walked away. Lyra started thinking, what is this feeling? Love? Is this what they call a crush? From that day forward, Jay and Lyra were no longer just people who said hi in the halls or just one who each other for no reason. Now they were best friends and inseparable. "Let's get some boba after school," cried Jay, while is now 14. Lyra, who is also 14 now, nodded her head in agreement. "Since it's about to be 7th period, I'll see you after 7th?" asked Jay. "Count on it," replied Lyra. Jay giggled as he started walking away up the stairs, waving goodbye. Lyra waved back, blushing harshly. Lyra started towards the end of the hallway on the 1st floor. She arrived at her band class and takes a seat in the back, where she plays the harp. "Alright, class, let's name the space starting from F space," yelled the teacher. "F space, A space, C space, E space." "Jay," thought Lyra. He yearned for Jay's company. Lyra started spaced out, thinking about Jay. "Miss Lyra, I believe you are about to tell the class the names of the lines starting from E line, correct?" said the band teacher. Yes. E line, G line, B line, D line, F line," replied Lyra. "Correct," said the teacher suspiciously. Lyra started to space out again, thinking about Jay. "Jay, I hope we can have a future together forever." Lyra rested her head on her harp. What she thought would be just laying her head quickly turned into a nap. Lyra started dreaming about Jay and her. "And you, Jay, take the role of being Lyra's husband?" "I do. You may now kiss the bride." Author's note. If you don't exactly understand, basically Lyra was daydreaming the whole time about marrying her crush. Aww, that is so sweet. And that is our 3rd place winner, Mari. Congratulations, Mari. In second place, we have A Warrior's Left Flame by Jidai Ogaku. Welcome, Queen Whip, to Love, Nikki Amino. Aw, thank you so much. Alright, so here is a photo of the warrior. Not long ago, a young warrior has been traveling the 7 kingdoms. She has helped those from all the nations and brought peace to the nations. She grew old and had a daughter. This is her story. And here is the child, Tsuyoi. A young girl plays outside, running through the tall fields of flower. Her single braids sway within its place as she ran. Tsuyoi, a woman with short black hair, runs over and picks the girl up. You mustn't play outside right now. You'll get your outfit all dirty. The woman smiled softly at her daughter and brought her inside the house, 20 feet away from where the two stood. Tsuyoi smiled and giggled a bit. Mama, guess what I saw? I saw a tiny little panda. Her mother sat her down and chuckled softly. A panda, you say? That's really something. She didn't believe her daughter, but smiled anyways. She held her daughter's hand and led her inside to the bathroom. She opens the door and flips a switch. The light illuminates the small, dark red painted room. Let's get you cleaned up. The mother grabs a washcloth and the bar of soap. Turning on the hot water, Tsuyoi nods. As they wait for the water to turn warm, they hear a knock on the front door. Tsuyoi looked at her mother and tilted her head. Tsuyoi's mother leaves the bathroom and to the door. She opens it with a smile, but it was short-lived. 8 years later, a girl with long black hair with 3 various braids runs through the busy market. She was running from a boy with a black and white hair. And here is the boy. 10 stares at Tengu's hair. I'm bad at naming dudes. She had stolen from the boy's stand where he sold weapons. The boy has started to get faster and faster. By the time he caught up to her, they were out of the market. He talked the girl to the ground. He growled slightly, not wanting to scare her, but put an intimidating voice on. Give that bow back now, he demanded, but the girl did not. She only gripped it tighter within her hand. She huffed. He spoke in a demanding voice. Where did you get this? The boy jumped a bit, but wondered why she wished to know. He had only found it within an abandoned house. Where did you get it? She used a tone to show that she was no longer asking. The boy sighed. I found it in an abandoned house near the fields. The girl growled. This is my mother's. You have no rights or even so honor to even close to this bow. She pushes the boy off and stands. What is your name, thief? The boy is surprised but answered 10. Just 10. She nodded. I am Tsuyoi. She helped to boy up and sighed. Get back to your little shop. I will be taking this. Ten shook his head. Okay, no. First you call me a thief, which you are, Tsuyoi interrupts, but Ten keeps going on. Then you think you're not going to pay for that? That's not going to... He suddenly warmed behind him and shivered in slight fear. As he turns around, a lion that seemingly nothing but flame stands over him, glaring into his eyes. Tsuyoi walked over to the lion and smiles. I believe I will be taking this now. She holds the bow and smiled. Ten sighed. Where are you going? He asked the lion, still glaring into his soul. Tsuyoi looked at him. The yin and yang mountains. There has been fights between people of different nations, breaking into fights there, and I do not wish for my mother's work to be undone. Ten tilts his head, but then freezes. Your daughter of Togarashi Zoku? Tsuyoi nods and sighs. Do you wish to come with me? She looks down. Ten's eyes widen in shock of the question. We just met. What would you need me for? She shrugged and looked at him. You don't want to know, but in the back of her mind, the words bait echoes through. Ten stands and nods. Okay, I'm in. Ten and Tsuyoi packed supplies for the hike and heads up the mountain. It has been 5 days since they started, and Ten has gained A big case of complaining. Soy, my feet are tired, he whines to his hiking partner, but she only rolls her eyes. We're almost there at 10. We should beat her any. So he trips over a branch laying across the path that she hadn't noticed due to the distraction of the male complaints. 10 runs over and kneels next to her. Are you okay? She nodded and looked up. She saw a blur of black and white. She blinked a few times to focus her vision. She jumped up and ran over to a small baby panda that was sleeping peacefully on the ground. Why is the panda on the ground of the trails? She questioned. Pen shrugged and sat at the ground, using this as an opportunity to take a break. So he picks up the panda and set it into her bag. We'll come across the mother soon. She is surely looking for her kin. She turns to 10, who had fallen asleep faster than you could turn the lights off. So he walked over and kicked him. He huffed and stood up. I'm up! He rolled his eyes and huffed once more. Now, what are we actually doing up in the mountains? So he sighed. Beneath the yin-yang of the mountain, the pure fire of the mountain lion is trapped beneath it. My mother told me with her last breath these words that changed my life. Sui, you have a twin brother. Before you are 20 years of age, you must set free my fire, yin and yang. Suyoi sighs 10 steps back. Are you saying sis? Sui nods, but her eyes widen when she gets hugged by her brother. The ground under them begins to glow the color of black and white. The mountain peace starts to rise. 10 smiles. Release her fire. I'll stay down below. He hopped down to the ground, watching from below as his sister has let out a big fire lion to the red sky, off into the heavens. Very good, and that is a Warriors Left Lane by Jidai Ongaku. Congratulations on second place. And finally, in first place, we have My Dearest Ex-Friend by Jewel. So this is for #BabyStory. It was also kind of a band. I hope you like it. So here's the original picture. One of the biggest mistakes I have ever made in my life was letting some people to stay in my life longer than they deserve. I've known her my whole life. My dearest friend Erica was her name. She was the light in the darkness of my life. When I was alone, she kept by my side and we cared for each other. We met in the first grade. I wasn't really a popular person. I was really, well, invisible. I would get picked on a lot. I would be called weirdo or freak show or old cat lady. I really like cats. I have one my sister and I rescued. I named her Toffee. That's one was Erica and I met. I was sitting in class and a group of girls came up to me and snatched my brown leather sketchbook from my hands. Give it back, I yelled at them. They didn't care. To me, I was filth on their shoe. What weird cat drawings, old lady, one yelled so that everyone heard. They began to laugh and mock me. Then I saw someone get up from their seat. Erica Lenori. She wasn't per se popular, but she was popular enough to not get picked on. She grabbed the book from their hands and flipped through it. I obviously awaited a mocking sound, but she said, I love your style. I like cats, but I'm more of a dog person. She shoved the other girls away and sat next to me. We chatted and soon became close. We became best friends and did everything together. We actually had a lot in common. We both really like horror movies and watch a lot of them together. She got scared easily. Let's skip to about middle school, 6th grade. Boys and girls started getting along quite a lot. I wasn't one who really cared about relationships at the time because I couldn't care less. Erica, on the other hand, loved to socialize with boys. Every day she would make an excuse to talk to them. She even gained a crush on one of the 7th graders. I wouldn't care about her having a crush, but it was really bad. We had 2 lunch breaks in my school. The first lunchtime, I would sit with my small group of friends, which included Erica, but she didn't show up a lot. And second lunch break, Erica, a 5th grader named Jess, and I would walk around the school. During this time, we would normally chat and eat, But after having a crush, Erica would constantly look for that boy. And when she saw him, she would act like an anime girl. It felt as if she forgot what reality was and became a cliche anime schoolgirl who squeals over everything. At first it was okay, but after it felt like she was obsessed, and I told her she was acting what I call lovesick, and you know what she said? She is proud as hell to be lovesick. Who would be proud to wear that title? Also, she would constantly try and get attention from boys. She would make excuses to go near them or talk to them. After that, she developed a very moody attitude. Now, I do have a BPD, borderline personality disorder, and Erica would usually help me put with it. Though now she has been having plenty of mood swings. She grew a strong dislike to the friend group, and I started to grow more to my bullies. Those bullies are just like the rest. They become your friend, use you, then ditch you. Erica acted like she didn't like them. She would avoid them, but I would see her in class talking to them. A few years later, around 9th grade, Erica was with the bullies now. She is in the spider web and the spider is wrapping around her. She rarely talks to me now. She became the complete opposite. Sometimes when teachers assign us in pairs, if she or the bullies were put with me, I would be made to do all the work. I remember one day I snapped and told her that if she does not cooperate, I would tell our teacher. She might have been thinking I was bluffing, but I went to the teacher and the teacher gave her a big fat 0 on that assignment. It was an important assignment which would help in our finals. Erica was fuming with rage like a kettle and completely cut off from me. Soon, she became just plain sick. She loved to prank and hurt people with her little gang and make fun of people who were lower than her. She especially did this to me and my friends. She would throw water at us, throw mud, trip us, make fun of us, and much, much more. We told multiple teachers and the principal about what she did, and after a number of tries, they were sent to the principal. After that, Erica said sorry to me and we became friends again. That was a big mistake. She became friends with me, learned my secrets, and ditched me, and spread Liam rumors about me. I became furious. One of the days she was mocking me and I snapped again. I went to her and slapped her. Erica, I've become tired of hearing you. I thought you were a good, heated person, but I don't know where that person went. You and your little gang are worthless. Never look at me again. I nearly went to tears. The tears would drip onto my red hot cheeks, which were red from me shouting, and because it has been cold. I was sent to the principal and got a detention, but I have no regret. I didn't hear from Erica and her gang again. They probably stayed quiet about what they said during one holiday. Erica went to the Pigeon Kingdom and got fancy stuff. People were worth 50,000 diamonds. I didn't believe that crap. 50,000 diamonds? Really? Then one of the days Erica walked up to me. I was about to remind her about speaking to me, but she started by saying, Abby, I'm sorry. The girls kind of removed me. I'm invisible to them now. Could you be willing to be friends with me again? Just imagine being invisible to everyone. You feel like such a loser. Was she serious or was this some joke? Are you for real, Erica? Huh? Erica said suddenly and innocently. Is she so oblivious or just acting? You don't even say sorry and I should be friends with you again? I'm not the one who threw mud at you, and do you now understand how I feel? Invisible from people? So no, I won't be friends with a toxic person. I'm currently in 11th grade. I don't speak to Erica a lot. I don't know what she's doing. I'm hoping for her to come to her sense and realize everything. Though I still have my amazing friends who care for me and love me, and I'm grateful to have them. Aww. And that was the first place story. Congratulations! Jewel for writing My Dearest Ex-Friend. And congrats to all of the winners. Thank you to everyone who wrote stories for the writing challenge. It was a joy reading all of them. That is all I have. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in Love, Nikki Amino. Bye!